So today we're going to learn how to prepare a balance sheet by using the account balance provided. So when you're making a balance sheet, you want to do the name of the business, the title of what type of sheet you're doing, which is the balance sheet, and then the date that it's applicable for. Then you want to label the description side, the amount side, and you want to put assets first, list all your assets, total assets, and then liabilities, owner's equity, and total liability and owner's equity. So in terms of the way assets work, you sort of just start with the cash and then start with the anything receivable and then start with the land and the supplies. So when we're looking at this table, the first thing we want to do is enter in the amount of cash that was earned. So 223, and then accounts receivable 49, supplies 8,000, and land 228,000. The reason why we don't put things like common stock, so I meant to label cash here. The reason why we don't put things like common stock into our assets or our liabilities or owner's equity is because it's neither an asset nor a liability. Okay. So now when we move on to the liability section, we only have one type of liability, and it's the accounts payable. It's the amount we owe or in a liability, and that would be $17,800. And of course, if you add these numbers up, you get your total assets. Forgot to do that. And then the owner's equity. If you notice something interesting, the owner's equity is not given in this question. Notice how nowhere does it say the owner's equity. So how are we supposed to find the owner's equity? Well, to use this formula, owner's equity is equals to assets minus liabilities. So if we take this number and we subtract them, you should get 492K. And so on the bottom here, it wants you to combine liabilities and the owner's equity, so you just add these two numbers up. And if you did the calculations right, your total liabilities and owner's equity should always be equal to the amount of total assets that you have. What the? Okay, yeah.